Hey guys, so one of the things I was asked to troubleshoot is with the 3D fiber lash. Some of the customers have been complaining about the gel clumping. And so what I've done for the past about week and a half with this is I've done a couple of different things. So this is what's been working for me. I tried the rose waters being spritzed into the gel and I didn't personally like it. It tends to thicken the gel after a couple of days and I didn't find it effective for me. So this is what I've been doing that has given me a better effect. So first of all, I do line the inside of my upper lashes to give you like that appearance. The first thing you're gonna do is you wanna prepare your fibers. I want you guys to pay real close attention to this. Look at how much fibers I have on here. I have literally cleared them to have hardly anything. You're not gonna waste your product. You're gonna want it to be about that much, okay? And just set it aside, and you're gonna need like a napkin or a paper towel handy close by. Just lay it on there for now. The gel. So what you're gonna do, this one I opened about a week and a half ago. You're going to clean the entire wand of any excess, okay? So that you don't have all the thick gel on here, okay? You're gonna start with a very thin coat from the root of your lashes to the tips. You're gonna do a really thin base coat, kind of like we did with the original formula. And I do both the bottom and the tops of my lashes like I did with the old formula. I still do it with this one. And you don't need a whole lot, so you just need a little bit. And then I'm gonna let that dry. So do you see that? It's not very much. It's just a really thin coat. And I'm gonna let that dry, and I'm gonna dip my wand back in. I'm going to, again, I'm gonna clean all that excess back in here. While my lashes are drying, I'm gonna clean all this excess back in here so you're not wasting the product. And now we're gonna do mid lash to tips. We're gonna get a good coat on here. Again, fronts and back. Cover your gel, take your fibers, and with that little bit that you have on there, just from the middle to the tips, front and back. Okay, see how that starts unraveling? Press it. That way you're not wasting it. And trust me when I say you don't need to dip this wand back into the tube. You keep doing that and you're just gonna make it clump. Just keep pressing it. Make sure your hands are clean. And again, front to back. And now we're gonna just let it dry. Set it aside again on your paper towel or napkin. While this is drying, do you see how much of a difference I have already? Just with that tiny little bit. You're going to, again, wipe all that excess because you just don't want to get all this clumpy. Okay. Now, you're going to barely tap with the gel to seal. Front and back. Front and back. and you can use like the tip to kind of comb it out. If you start like manipulating it too much, you're going to yank the fibers off, and that's where you're going to clump, okay? This is what has worked for me as far as my gel not clumping. And don't get horrified when I do this. Take your napkin, wipe that gel off, okay? You're not going to do anything to the brush. It's not going to ruin it, but you're not going to take those fibers and make it clumpy in here. And now clean that excess off again. And this is why I said you only need a little bit, so you're not wasting your product and you're not taking the fibers and putting them right back into your mascara to make it a clumpy mess. That's one coat. Now I can wipe this off, stick it in here, and if I want, while it's wet, with that little bit that I have, I can add a little extra tipping coat, front to back. This is where that crazy length that you guys are always commenting on my lashes is coming from. Just this. I know that a lot of people are going to say, oh, that takes too long. But this is how it's worked for me the last couple of days. I think I've been doing this for about almost 2 weeks now. And my mascara is like it's brand new. This is 1.5 coats. Again, I'm still working off that little tiny bit. You could just press whatever is like flying off back on there. I'm going to take my gel again. I'm going to completely wipe all that excess off. I have absolutely no fibers in here. So the gel is not thickening. It's still thin like it was when it was brand new because I keep wiping it off clean onto a paper towel or a napkin. And now I'm just going to seal. Okay, so again, wipe, cover, done. Now you can just put that back in there. You're done. Is it a little more time consuming? Maybe, but I'm going to show you. Look at that. Oh. So to me, this is worth the extra 2 minutes that you're probably going to take doing it. So let me know if you guys have any questions, and I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.